Welcome back to Podversations. This is Connie Reese, and we got interrupted for a sound check for Wanda Jackson, and I'm here to tell you that she is still rocking and rolling. I got a little bit of video footage from that I'll show you later. So we'll pick up with just a couple of final questions for you, Wanda. I work online a lot and communicate with a lot of people online, so I let them know that I was going to be interviewing you, and asked a lot of fans were out there. And one of them had a question. He said that he thinks the classification between rock and country is really bogus, that it's kind of all a continuum. And I wanted to get your take on that, because you've been known as a rock and roller and a country singer. Is there a difference in the music?
Well, yeah, there's a difference in the beat, but Rockabilly is country music on steroids. And that just about says it.
That does say it, country music on steroids, because it has that rock beat to it.
In other words, I don't know that much about music to answer that question intelligently. So
that's your answer, though.
That's my answer.
I think it's a good one, too. I've been on your website. I noticed you have a message forum for your fans. Do you ever have a chance to...
Guys,
it's cool, they got left it for sale.
We're getting interrupted again a little bit here. I was just going to ask you if you ever have a chance to be online and interact with any of your fans.
Yeah, from my website. I did that this past Wednesday. We spend about an hour talking with them on the computer. About every 2 to 3 months.
You have an interaction time with that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's fun. We have people, like Wednesday we had a man from Germany, one from the Netherlands, one from Sweden.
And a lot of people may not know that you have done a lot of touring overseas, and I think released records and done a lot of concerts, because there seems to be quite an audience for your kind of music.
Well, that's true, Connie. Ever since 1985, when I went back into the secular music from the gospel, that was what the call was for. I went to Sweden and recorded a rockabilly with some country in it. So that's why I think rock and country, I think the person that said that's right.
He may be thinking that,
Yeah,
because
they're first cousins, you know. So I just kind of do a little of both, but that's where this new career of mine began, in Sweden. Then word got out that I was still touring and singing. I think people thought I'd died, actually. But anyway, and then Germany opened up, and Switzerland, Austria, I go there a lot. In fact, I'm doing my first trip it's next month. In April, I go to Germany, Austria, and Sweden.
that's great.
So it starts, and I usually go about 4 times a year.
And you obviously still love entertainment.
Yeah, I do.
And seeing the fans. I watched part of your sound check. You're still rocking out up there. What would you like your legacy to be? Because, friends, she is not dead yet. She may be 70, and she's still rocking. She's not dead yet. But this is a woman who is a classic.
Thank you very much. Oh, I don't know. Probably whatever they want to say would be about right. It could be bad or good.
You'd have to own up to it, I guess, because you've had a career spanning about
maybe
5 decades now.
Maybe that I was a good person, and that would entail everything: a wife, a mother, a friend, an entertainer, a fan. I'm a fan of a lot of people.
Fan of a lot of music.
Yeah, I am. So,
who are some of the musicians you're fans of, or you're a fan of?
who does what?
What musicians are you a fan of these days?
Oh gosh, I love so many different kinds.
Well, I know you've done
Tanya Tucker.
Tanya
I buy
Tucker.
her albums. Brooks and Dunn. I like Garth Brooks. And then, of course, we go back into the country. things. I still listen to Hank Thompson's beautiful recordings with that great band that he had.
Classics.
And some new friends. I have a band that I work with in Sweden called the Hijacks. They have a new album out. I've been listening to that every day. A gal named Lisa Lane that has a beautiful voice, and she works in Branson, Missouri, at the same theater I work in occasionally.
And you've recorded a few duets with some albums for some contemporary singers?
Well, I've recorded with Rosie, and she came and sat in on one of my albums with me. Elvis Costello and I sang a song together. Found out he was a big fan of mine, and I was shocked.
I think you've got a lot of fans out there. So just to close with you, Wanda, I thank you very much for your time for this. What would you like to say to your fans out there?
Okay, fans, just keep rocking.
Keep rocking. You heard it from Wanda Jackson, the queen of rockabilly. Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you. Rockin' keeps you young.